Today on the compliance tip of the day, we're going to look at some current M&A issues under the FCPA from the domestic perspective. The compliance tip of the day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. And now I'd like to say a few words about the latest podcast on the Compliance Podcast Network, AI Today in 5 with 5. Thrilled to announce the inaugural episode of my latest podcast series, AI Today in 5. I wanted to do a short, curated set of stories and news stories about AI for the compliance professional and the greater business professional. You can check it out on Megaphone, the Compliance Podcast Network, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Apple, or wherever great podcasts are listened to. Check out AI Today in 5. Today we begin a week-long look at the use of AI in compliance programs. Today we conclude our 5-part series on using AI in a best practices compliance program by considering how to use AI to embed compliance into business operations. One of the holy grails of compliance is embedding compliance directly into business operations or moving from a bolt-on to a built-in. Too often compliance has been perceived as an overlay, a set of policies and procedures that operate parallel to business activity. The DOJ has repeatedly emphasized that compliance should be integrated directly into operations, not treated as an afterthought. So how can you do this? How can you use AI to embed compliance directly into your business operations? I want to conclude my week-long exploration of using AI as a best practice in a best practice compliance program with this topic. Begin with AI as a thinking co-partner for embedding compliance into business workflows. AI as a partner in structured dialogue rather than a tool for quick answers. For compliance, this means you can become much more proactive. Instead of reacting to risks after violations occurred, AI-enabled co-thinking allows compliance to anticipate where policies may clash with business objectives and design operation solutions upfront. Next, you can enhance stakeholder engagement through AI simulations. Embedding compliance into business operations requires more than rules, it requires buy-in. AI can role-play different stakeholders, challenging managers to anticipate reactions, and compliance can use this capability to stress test initiatives before rollout. Embedding compliance requires deep cultural alignment, and this is something compliance is typically good at, but with AI it can be even better. AI-assisted root cause analysis can strengthen business integration. Compliance programs are expected to conduct root cause analyses after misconduct, but too often these reviews remain siloed. AI-enabled co-thinking helps expand a root cause analysis out into exercises that strengthen business operations. This is not thinking about AI making the decision. It's about AI helping compliance think about the operational integration of the lessons learned. Instead of compliance writing a report that sits on a shelf, the operation becomes operationalized. The outcome becomes operationalized adjustments inside the business process. This would be a huge shift. Next, scaling compliance culture and mindsets across the organization. AI can be used to coach managers through mindsetting shifts, helping them reflect on new behaviors and practices. Compliance can use the same approach to embed cultural expectations directly into your business team. This democratizes compliance development. A frontline manager in Asia can interact with an AI, reinforcing culture and compliance in real time. And embedding compliance is not just about systems, but mindsets. And finally, ensuring human judgment remains central in AI-enabled compliance. While AI can enhance problem solving and integration, that co-thinking only works where employees stay actively involved. The human is directly in the loop and needs to be a part of all of this going forward. I hope you've enjoyed this 5-part series as much as I have researching it and bringing it to you. I've also wrote blog posts on this title, so check those out. The things that I'm happy to do for you, the compliance profession, is if you have a question or a series of questions you would like some compliance tips on, I'm happy to take any requests that you might want, certainly anonymize them, and give you a quick tip, either one quick tip or maybe a week's worth of quick tips. So if you have any tips you want about your compliance program, you can shoot me an email at tfox@tfoxlaw.com. This podcast was created and produced